Stop walking through life like a low-T zombie shuffling your way to the grave. You're bumming everybody out. Grab a Cardomax Energy Intensifier and wake up. Owned and operated by former Navy SEAL Sean Matson, Cardomax's Energy Intensifier will help you power through workouts and dead afternoons with vitamins B3, B6, B12, caffeine, and BCAAs. Use the promo code Nooners for 30% off your next 4 orders at Cardomax.com. That's Cardomax.com, helping you achieve your max. What's up, Jabes?
What's up?
It's going to be a great day. We have a great show today. Real great show. I'm excited today. Excited about a lot of things going on today.
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm right again. Nothing makes me happier than when I'm right again.
Right.
It feels like it's just over and over again. And it almost feels like maybe I actually can see into the future. Do you feel like that, Jabes?
That you can see into the future?
Mm-hmm.
I do feel that you feel that way. What was the question? Sorry.
Does it feel like I really can see into the future with some of this shit?
Seem like you think that.
Yeah.
For sure.
You want to explain this South Park deal or no?
No, you can.
Yeah. Jabes. Papa Bear. Look, I've been telling you this all along. This is where we're headed, kids. A lot of animation coming your way. A lot of game shows coming your way. We talked about Reese Witherspoon getting the bag the other day for $900 million. Now today, Trey Parker, Matt Stone, same exact bag. Now this one seems a little more bountiful than the Reese Witherspoon one. The Reese Witherspoon one seems to be based on like hopes and dreams. Mm-hmm. Whereas the South Park deal is a lot of seasons and 14 movies. I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, 14 movies. 14 fucking movies. Do you believe that?
That is crazy.
By 2027, Jesse, 2027, they've got to pump out 14 movies, and this will extend their deal until season 30 of South Park. I think it's pretty safe to say that nobody's richer on earth than Trey Parker and Matt Stone now. My God, dude.
Absolutely.
I wonder if that's their 5-year plan of like, all right, let's just go as hard as we can and then fall off the face of the earth and you'll never see us again. For real.
Yeah.
Like I wonder about it. Because you and I we did a bonus show yesterday.
Yeah.
Where we were talking about the dream of what it's like to do your own show because you don't really work for anybody else. With the It's Always Sunny guys, right? Mm-hmm. And they're heading into like season 17, I think. Trey Parker and Matt Stone will be signed on for season 30.
Oh my God.
The Simpsons is only long. That's longer, right? Simpsons, you're probably 40 seasons?
They're still going.
When did they start, Bob? When did The Simpsons start? 97? I'm sorry, 87?
89, I think. Yeah, first episode was 1989.
Okay.
They're on season
22?
32, actually.
Oh, my God.
They have way longer seasons than South Park does, though.
Yeah. They got that Fox money, that's why. No, Comedy Central backed up the truck and gave them. I remember their original deal was like $100 million, and the whole industry was shocked, and they were like, "Oh my God, this is crazy. Why is this?" Mm-hmm. Not anymore. I mean, now you're up into the 900. I mean, you're just shy of a bill at that point. $1 billion. My God, man. It says here that 2 of the movies are going to come out this year, so they must have had those in the can, obviously. But as a writer, I look at that and I'm like, you still owe 12 films over the next, 6 years? If it goes through 2020, man, that's 2 films a year on top of the seasons that you're doing. My God, man. Yeah, that's got to be the end of like, great. We're mentally going to go insane after this. Let's take the last of this money and then ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think it's real, right? I don't think the money's real. Sorry. Is Reed really gone?
What? What's going on?
Yeah. So Reed White, everyone's saying has passed away.
You're kidding.
So I just need to know, guys, because there's so many people saying it. I just need to know if this is real, right? You guys find out.
Yeah, can you look?
Because he's day one. Like, if
Giorgio,
it's a joke
can you read?
Like, if it's joke,
yeah. Is it real?
I don't know. He's gonna call school. If it's not real, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh God, damn it, man! Why would you do that?
Why would they do that?
Guys, in the chat, we're not ready for this stuff this early in the morning.
No, dude.
We're not emotionally prepared for these kind of jokes.
No, because
How is that a joke?
I don't know, but I'll tell you why. A friend of ours, Clay Herzog, just passed away. We found that news out today, and I was like, shit, man. Yeah, all right. It's dark.
Nooners.
It's dark, guys. Super dark today.
I love you. I do. But Mom is mad right now.
Yeah, Gregor's just said a moment of silence for the White family. We will miss you, buddy. And I'm like, what? I don't know.
Mom's mad. So figure it out. Work it out.
Yeah, work it out. Is it real?
I don't know. But if it's not
real.
it's not. What the fuck kind of joke is that?
I think he might have COVID, so they're just kind of going with that.
Hilarious.
They're saying China got him. Okay. China got him COVID.
Damn it.
I don't even know if you should have the internet on. I would just close that up. You don't need it, you know?
No. No.
You were genuinely pissed off. Yeah, I just turned the internet off.
I'm
for today.
pissed off. I don't think it's fucking funny.
Well, look, if COVID got him, it got him, you know? China got him. When China comes for you, China comes for you. So, no, if he got welcome to the club, Reed. Jesus Christ. Had that day one, bro, year and a half ago, okay? Probably had it 3 more times since.
Right.
Don't really know.
Right.
No, we're on the what letter of the alphabet now? Greek alphabet?
Gamma?
Yeah, oh, that's right, Gamma, yeah.
Yeah.
Delta Plus.
Delta
Gam.
Delta Plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like a rewards program.
Yeah, Delta Comfort.
Delta Comfort. I was trying to think. Delta First Class?
yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with those guys, man, $900 million and then 14 movies and all that other shit. That's the craziest deal of all time. But you're able to chunk out this shit animation-wise very, very quickly. And almost all of Comedy Central is now animation, and so is Fox. Like, you're going to see less and less live programming. It's going to be too expensive. When you can chuck out fucking 30 seasons of something and 14 movies in just like 6 years, great. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I wonder where they'll live. Are they going to live on Comedy Central too? Yeah.
Really?
Paramount Plus.
Oh, Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is essentially all just to get people to subscribe
For the
to Paramount
stream.
Plus.
Wow.
Because they took my advice, huh?
You
Put
know what
something
else?
there
You
that
know what
people
else
want.
is
Yeah.
is getting. Look, my prediction, 2 or 3 years ago when we were doing the show, was that within 2 to 3 years, MTV, VH1, Comedy Central, all of that shit would be gone, and then it would just become one. That's probably what is going to happen. They're just going to fold all those channels into that, because right now, they're running ridiculousness, 23 hours a day on MTV.
Yep.
So I think there's 1 hour left for Nick Cannon, like a Wild and Out.
Yep.
Sure. Or
And
like a
to those-
16 and pregnant. Or
Yeah.
Teen
And then
Mom or something. Yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
still doing the Road Rules challenge?
Oh yeah. The challenge is still going. My buddy hosts that. TJ Levin. He's
They're still doing Road Rules?
yes,
Yeah,
they're still
there's-
doing the challenge.
There's
So
nothing worse than when TJ is disappointed in you.
I know we we just had him on. What was it? God, was that pre-pandemic or after? I forget. We were at the hotel with him, but he just rolled up and he looked like death. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man, were you partying last night?
Yeah.
And he goes, No, dude, I'm sober. I don't drink anymore, or whatever. And I was like, What the fuck is wrong with you? And he goes, we just finished another challenge. And I was like, How many of those? And I think he said 27. I think they've done 27 seasons of the challenge. And
Who's your goat? Is it Johnny Bananas?
yeah, Johnny Bananas. I go bananas all day long, but
Wasn't Theo Vaughn on Road Rules?
he was on Real World. So yeah, he was one of the OGs on Real World.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was Road Rules.
No, and I think he was on the Nashville season of Real World. But yeah,
Oh.
peep it. Giorgio's popping back there.
Just keep a microphone.
Sorry, I don't even have to look
by
this
you,
up. This is
dude.
just something I know offhand. It was actually Road Rules, but then he lived in the house, which was the post Road Rules challenge where they all got back together. So it was a Big Brother style show,
Got it,
but with all the Road
So-
Rules cast.
Yeah.
He's a Road Rules guy that kind of stayed in the machine.
Sure. Nothing wrong with that.
Do we have enough money for you to just have a mic?
Yeah, can you just keep one or no?
Because the like frantic getting up for the mic.
No, he always does this.
Are we
He's all
that
over the
poor
map.
that Giorgio can't have a
Nice
handheld?
things.
Well, he-
That he
I
can't
want it
have
in my
nice
bag.
things.
Do you want
He
it?
set it up, so
He's the one that said, "What you don't want me to have access to you at all times?" Is that what it is?
It was part of my bit. I thought people
Oh,
would
to
like
do-
it. Yeah, I thought me
Okay.
he's not even
exacerbating
in
me running-
frame right now.
Somebody's saying Christina P was on Road Rules. Is that true?
Was she really?
I don't know.
I think so. I think you're right.
Look that up.
Yeah.
Look it up. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah.
He's not looking it up.
Bob isn't? No.
I'm looking up.
What's he doing?
Giorgio's
What is he
telling
doing over there? Sometimes we
Literally
wonder what
looking
Bob is
it up.
doing. Okay. All right. We'll find out.
She was on
Fucking, he said, "I'm fucking looking it up."
Looking it up.
She was on Road Rules.
Really?
She was?
Holy shit.
Well, there you go.
Look at that, dude.
Road Rules Down Under.
Whoa. That's in Australia, right?
Or
Was,
it's just
yeah.
like
Might?
a porn.
Yeah.
Is it Road Rules?
Might?
Oi.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I didn't know either of those things. Good for both of them.
Good for both of them.
Yeah, shit. By the way, and good for us too, Jesse.
Okay.
On Drinking Bros a few weeks ago, we've been helping out like local companies and shit like that in Austin, and a friend of mine from college had said, "Hey, there's this jerky company that is amazing. It's the best goddamn beef jerky on the planet." And they were like, "Hey, we'll send it in." We love jerky and it always goes out of the office.
Yeah.
And so we partnered up with them. Like it was that good. Everybody kept tearing through it. And you were like, Jesus Christ, it's the best jerky I've ever had. It really was. And like we all flipped out over it.
Yeah.
And so I called the dude and I just said, "Hey, I don't know what you're planning to do with this, but like we love this beef jerky. Can we come in with you and do some shit, some collabs together?"
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And he was like the coolest guy of all time. He kind of reminds me of John Corbett from,
Oh, bring him in.
yeah,
What?
Jabes. We will bring him
What?
in.
If he does jerky, you guys are going into business, he should probably come in and I should probably meet him.
By the way, speaking of John Corbett, he finally married Bo Derek after 30 years. So
Why did they get married? You
Who
don't
knows?
have to get married.
who knows? But anyways, it is Pure Jerky Co. And then we ate at the chef's restaurant last night.
Yes, and it was amazing.
And that's the reason why the jerky was so goddamn good. They got like one of the best chefs on the planet to make it. And I was just like, all right.
Best meat, best chef,
Yeah. Crazy.
cool dudes. John Corbett.
So go to purejerkyco.com. Use the promo code Drinking Bros and you'll get 10% off. And it's cheap as shit. There's like you can get 4 bags for like $28, I think.
It's good
Nice.
stuff.
It's the best, dude. Like you jackals fucking ate all of it. And you left me with an empty box. I went to go get some. And I was like, shit, I had to call him and be like, "Hey, dude, can I come get some jerky, dude?" That is purejerkyco.com. And it's spelled exactly like it is. And promo code Drinking Bros, 10% off. I'm telling you, this is the greatest goddamn jerky you will ever have in your life. They got 2 flavors, Trippy's Sweet and Spicy Orig, and then Trippy's Sweet Mild Original.
And Trippy is the
He's the chef.
chef.
Yeah, and we ate at his restaurant last night. Eberly. That place was dope too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and have myself a piece of jerky live on air. I don't care.
Yeah, the
Oh.
jerky is like, it feels like you're actually eating real meat, not.
It
Yeah,
is,
that
because it
jerky-
is real
Bullshit.
meat. I went and toured the factory and I was like, how the fuck are you
But
guys
it's
doing this?
thick. And you know how some jerky has
tender.
like that the tendons and shit that you have to like kind of get through? This is just
It's a buff.
good, thick,
My God, dude.
flavorful meat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In a bag.
Yeah. And are we doing it because we want jerky at the office every day? Who knows?
Maybe, but we got the best one.
PureJerkyCo.com. Promo code Drinking Bros. 10% off. Yeah, 4 bags, $25. You can get like 8 bags for $50. Like, it's nuts, man. I don't know how they're doing it because the meat is the best I've ever had. And I was just like, isn't there a meat shortage or something? And he goes, yeah, man, but they had it.
Oh, they got all the meat. That's
got
why
all the
there's
meat.
this shortage. Okay.
PureJerkyCo.com.
They
Promo
took
code
all the
Drinking
meat.
Bros. They took all the meat. Took all the best meat. 10% off. Drinking Bros. Man, I can eat the shit out of this.
Yeah. It's a
I bet you-
bold move to eat jerky on air. Like,
While I'm doing it.
No, I commend you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Because it's not something that's just going to like go right down. It's like a lot of chewing, you know?
Not really.
No, it goes down pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
does
real,
it?
Yeah, it's really soft.
Oh, okay.
And that's all the lines that I just said are what Cuomo said to his aides in the office. You want to tell us, James?
Okay. So, so Cuomo he's definitely not leaving. He's going to need to be pushed out. He's really just trying to make it his last term, but
Push or forcefully removed?
impeached and literally forcefully removed. So pretty damning press conference about new allegations, corroborating old allegations, crazy stuff. But I will say it was so realistic what these girls were saying that every woman my age, like, had these things happen. Are they, they just happen? Are they worth, like, telling somebody about or whatever? No, but it's, there was one thing that one of the girls said. She was on his security detail, so she was with him all the time. She was in an elevator. He runs his finger down her neck and says, "Hey, you. Hey, you."
Yeah.
And that one, I mean, there were so many things.
Yeah.
So many things. But that one is like, yes, he was that way. Yes, he did all those things. That person is so specific.
Oh, yeah.
That even that move and saying, "Hey, you," that's it. That's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, all of this comes out. They're like moving forward, getting him out. Every single person is saying he should resign on his side, whatever. So he puts out this video, basically.
Oh boy! Can we pop this up?
Yeah.
Pop it up. Let's see it. There we go. Look at Cuomo.
I do it with everyone, black and white,
Yes. Bill Clinton.
young
No. Look at
and
him.
old,
See, I
straight
am
and LGBTQ,
creep.
Oh God.
powerful people,
Everyone.
friends, strangers, people who I meet on the street.
God, why would you do that?
He's just Italian.
He's just
Hey, what do you
Italian.
want from me? I'm Italian.
Yep.
Oh.
He's Italian. It's the culture.
Man, that's hard to.
There was a line
Oh,
that was very interesting as well, and I think sums up the whole thing. That he said some of those things that I said they did not, or that they heard, I did not actually say. So some of the things that they heard,
sure.
I did not actually say.
Okay. Hey, you.
And so, done, solved.
Yeah.
He stays in. It is going to be.
I'm fine with it.
He is going to force them to go through all of everything that they need to do to get him out. He is not resigning. He is not making it easy. My guess with the wheels of how slow the wheels of government move, he probably makes it to the end of his term. He has a year left.
Yeah, I know homeboy from California, that recall is in like 30 days. So we'll see what happens there. And it's a dead heat in that one. With this guy, with the Cuomo impeachments, all right, it says here the assembly is going to give 1 week deadline for evidence. You already had the New York Attorney General on this whole thing. Like, they interviewed
They did an investigation.
169 people.
Exactly.
So what more? We're going to need some more evidence here for what? And then to do that creepy presser, I watched CNN, by the way. You know, his brother said nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. And helped him craft this bullshit that he's doing and everything else.
It's just, I don't know what we named the episode. I wanted it to be called The Good Old Days, but he really is stuck.
Yeah.
Mentally and everything in the quote unquote good old days.
You could show up to work,
You could
smoke
just-
cigarettes inside,
yes.
cigs inside. You can grab a titty, you know, and it's just like, hey,
Give a little hey you,
Hey,
give
you.
a little butt grab.
yeah, hey you.
Talk about sexual shit.
Yeah.
Hug and kiss. Employees.
Yeah. Did you masturbate in the shower yesterday?
And again, like,
See you at lunch.
it's sad.
See you at lunch, Susan.
It's sad that it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you masturbate in the shower this morning before you came in?
Like, literally, that's
Susan?
what he would say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'll see you at lunch. Save me some of that tuna salad. You know, the one you make for your husband. I'll see that sweet ass at lunch, all right?
That's
Hey,
a direct quote.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, toucan. Yeah. Talking to you, big tit. I'm talking to you, sweater puppets. Look, if you're not doing anything later, why don't you come up to my office, sit down on my lap, give me an HJ, all right? I got Kleenex there for the cleanup, all right? We're good to go. I'll see you later, Martha, okay? Used to be able to do shit like that and then smoke a cigarette after you were done.
Right. And
Yeah.
especially if you were Italian.
If you're Italian,
Oh my
forget
God,
it.
in New York,
Yeah.
you get so many passes.
Yeah.
Used to.
Used
but
to.
yeah.
Used to. That was the good old days.
Good old days.
Good old days.
It's a
you know?
shame.
Hey, Karen, pop on over here for a second. I just picked up a hoagie from the deli, and then she walks around the desk. He opens up the sandwich, and it's just his ding dong.
And bing bong.
Whoops, there's no meat in there at all. Oh, sorry about that. The deli said my meat would be better for you than this.
You put sauce on there even.
Yeah, you put a little marinara on there.
You melt cheese even
Yeah,
to like
make it a
lay on
meatball.
top.
You
Yeah.
put your balls up there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
those are the meatball sub.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, the good old days, you know? What are you doing after work? You want to grab a hotel for an hour and, have some raw dog sex? I'll pull out. It's totally cool. And then we'll smoke cigarettes in the hotel room and leave. You good? All right, I'll see you there. 5:15.
Also, you're good? So also,
Not even close, probably.
Oh, okay. So also,
I don't even know that I've begun.
Biden, like sheepishly, when asked if he should resign, is like, yep.
Oh,
Right?
he
was like, he said,
definitely
I
said-
stand by what I said earlier about it.
Yep.
And they were like, okay, so you think he should?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like at that level, it was yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Just kind of like,
Well, Biden had his own shit that magically disappeared.
right. And him and Cuomo worked pretty closely together even before.
Beef fries, dude. Italians, he was getting a nice sniff on them ladies, and Cuomo was just getting a little peck, just a little.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't want to bring on the comparisons by saying, yes, he definitely should be out, because they'd be like, hang on, creepy sniff.
Yeah,
Maybe,
man, him and Cuomo
maybe we can compare those two. But
sniffing and kissing, dude. That's their fantasy football team, sniffing and kissing.
yeah, love it.
Yeah, man, those two fucking poon
Oh,
hounds.
man, they fucking
Yeah,
got it in the day.
Yeah, they did. Sandra, why don't you bring those two sets of labia over here? Just let me give it a quick. How's your father? Little two finger sniff.
Right.
Man, those were the days. Can't do it anymore.
Can't.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Cassandra. Yep, gonna need that coffee black, but I like my women white. Come on into the office, baby.
Comes very naturally to you to be a creepist.
I was born in the wrong era. Born in the wrong era. What are you gonna
Rolls
do?
right off your tongue.
What are you gonna do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about being born in the wrong era? Kathy, come on in here. Yes, I'm looking at those stems. My God, I would like to climb the ladder up to them titties. Can't do that anymore, though. You know? Women do that at our household.
Yeah. Free Jesse. Blink twice.
Could you imagine?
Can I imagine what?
Yeah. Just going to work like that every day and you were just like, oh, shit. I'm sure you went through it at some point.
That's what I'm saying, though. So what I'm saying is it was so real. It was just so real.
Yeah.
Like most allegations, you're like, oh, wow, he did that? But the things that these women are saying is just so visceral, where we're like, yep.
Yeah.
You know, rubbing grazing the hand across the stomach as he's like walking in the door. And again, just that move of, hey, you. From Cuomo.
Yeah.
In an elevator alone is the shit we fucking deal with all the time. But not really anymore, right?
Not really anymore.
That's why I say women of my age, because at that time it was just like, yeah, he's your boss, whatever. He's going to fucking weirdly touch you on the shoulder and say whatever and brush your hair, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's just an environment of just creep.
Yeah. We were at a dinner last night with Chelly Araceli, and she got a text message from somebody that just said, hey, love, you know, from a dude. And it was just like, man, who still does that shit anymore?
Yeah. And it was a business type conversation.
Yeah.
Like it was in regards to like wanting to do so, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And that's very common, right? Very common to be like, sweetie, sure, love, whatever. And you're like,
I remember we were on,
and again,
we did a Drinker Bros
women
episode.
of a certain age are just like, yeah, fuck you. I think we told her to write back pumpkin.
Hey, pumpkin tits.
Hey, pumpkin, I'll get you that.
Are you going back? There she is.
Here she
There she is. Put her on camera.
So
Put her on camera.
rude to say something like that to a woman. So I just ignore. I'm going to put you on a 24 to 48 hour delay.
Do you get that a lot? Let me ask you that.
In a business situation.
Oh, absolutely.
No shit.
So I did respond. I said, sorry, pumpkin. I'm
Pumpkin dick.
traveling. And when I'm in the studio with clients, I'm typically on a 24 to 48 hour delay.
Yeah. I told you to
But
call
that was
him
a backhanded comment for him.
I told you to call him pumpkin dick.
I
No,
didn't. I'm
because
not
she
even going to
doesn't-
give him the pleasure of me mentioning anything.
She doesn't
of
want to
that
make
sort.
it sexual. She just
Got
wants
it.
to do the same thing to him that he did to her, which was, don't worry, you're still a dumb little woman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So get me that shit whenever you know what I mean? Get me that paperwork whenever you can. And she's like, no problem, pumpkin.
Why did women never flip it? Why didn't you guys ever turn the tide and go back to it? So like when it happened to you, did you ever, because there's one situation that you and I think we had just met. We weren't dating or anything, but we had just met. And you were at somebody's house that you worked for. And you were like, this is super fucking creepy and uncomfortable and I want to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And I was like, go, I'll just stay on the phone with you. And do you guys ever flip it as women and just been like, oh, fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, dude?
Well, most creepists know when to do that is when they have some kind of power over you, whether it's an employer or some kind of dynamic that would make it hard for you to just be like, fuck you, motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
So it's not usually people that are just on the street or friend of a friend. It's usually a situation where they know that you're either going to do it because you feel like you should, which either way, you're doing it.
Yeah.
They don't care. Or you're not going to really say anything and you're going to kind of comply, right? Kind of laugh and, oh, all right, cool, and get out of the room somehow. So it's usually in a power dynamic, right? So when it's not, like in this situation, it's not. It was just a business type conversation, but this person has no authority over her or can fire her or can fuck her life up, right? So she can return with, no problem, pumpkin, and I'm probably not even going to get you that paperwork, to be honest with you, right?
Right.
It's very rare that we're in a position that we can do that, right? When we are, we definitely take advantage of it. But when it's something where you could, your boss could either fire you or spread rumors about you to all your employees or make your work life horrible, be pissed at you, start saying that you were actually the problem, all these things
Sure.
that can happen with a creepist, right?
Yeah.
And there is a difference between a creepist and somebody at work that likes you.
Sure.
Total difference.
Yeah.
But whatever. Don't want to get caught in a Matt Damon Spectrum type debacle. But yeah. So again, we take those opportunities when we can. When it's someone that we can tell to fuck off, we absolutely do. And we're telling them to fuck off because of all the other times that we couldn't tell people to fuck off.
Okay. All right.
So this person is going to get the wrath.
Sure. I don't know what's going to happen with that. He's got to get out of there. So we'll see.
He doesn't have to, actually.
From what I'm reading, because they can impeach him.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
but like I said...
No, they said if they decide to do that, he could be out of there by the fall is what they're saying.
Okay.
So we'll find out. We'll go from one creepist to another. Bill Gates.
Okay.
Look, always hated Bill Gates. You know that about me. He is the most evil motherfucker on the planet. And I don't know why he's hopping back out in the press again. Something must be ready to come out about him. He did Anderson Cooper last night, where he talked specifically about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
A-Coops.
And what did he do?
So here's what he said, okay? Bill Gates told A-Coops last night on Anderson Cooper 360. It'd be sweet if it was just Anderson Cooper 69 and it's him and fucking Andy Cohen just 69ing each other.
Sure.
It'd be great. So he said his past relationship with Jeffrey Epstein regarded several dinners in which he hoped to raise billions of philanthropy. When it looked like that wasn't a real thing, that relationship ended. It was a huge mistake to spend time with him. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what's coming out? Because the Ghislaine thing's that trial's got to be ready to kick off soon, right?
Yeah.
So what is coming out that you felt it was necessary on a Wednesday to dial up old A-Coops and say, hey, do you mind if we sit down and just have a little chat real quick, just in case things come out later? I don't know what they are, what they would be, or is somebody on trial? Oh, no idea. Mm-hmm. Very, very odd to me that Bill Gates would come out and talk about Epstein with Anderson Cooper last night.
Right.
The other thing is like, dude, I was expecting more grilling from him, but it's like people bow down to fucking Bill Gates.
Oh, yeah.
And his fucking bullshit.
Also, CNN doesn't grill anybody that they like.
And then they go to Cuomo. Cuomo's still got his show on there. I mean, what fucking world are we living in over there? What are we doing at CNN?
Oh, Lord knows.
My God, man. I mean, at this point, we should just nuke them all. Nuke all the cable channels and let's just call it a day. For real. I mean, this is all fucking... And if you look at him, he's wearing that fucking creepy-ass sweater that he always wears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just got that look in his eyes like, wow, I didn't know she was 16. I didn't know. But, I got a new computer coming out. Use Microsoft Teams. Yeah. It's the Olympics. All right, cool, man. Just going to pop in, talk about Epstein real quick with A-Coops, and everything's fine.
Right.
Nothing's fine. Bill... Motherfucker's building robots out in these farm fields right now.
Is he?
Yeah. There's been reports that legs are just growing out of the ground. You're like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? He's growing humans, dude. Fake-ass humans, dude, out in these fields.
Well,
he's trying to take over the world.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. There's Hitler, and then there's Bill Gates.
No, but the legs and stuff.
Yeah. They're sewing, like there was a pig that was running loose down the streets on one of his farms, had like 19 ears sewn to the pig's back, human ears. And you're like, the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing out there, Bill? Why do we need that?
That isn't real.
It's not real. I just made that up. But it's probably...
In the same breath of like making...
It's probably happening.
Like saying that CNN should be nuked. In the same breath.
I think it's going on.
Oh, okay. You think.
I do. 100%. 100% he's growing fucking
then you're
humans.
no worse.
CRISPR's somewhere out there.
You're no better than
No.
CNN because they think a lot of things too.
But podcasts are opinions. This is news. That's what CNN stands for. The cuck. The cuck news. Cuck national news.
Sure.
The cuckness. But they're reporting news, right? We're not.
Right.
It's just opinions. It's just wild fucking nonsense here.
Sure.
See that pig running down the street, 19 human baby ears on the back of it, sewn on. You're like, oh shit, the fuck is that for, dude? In case your child loses an ear in an accident, we're ready to go. We'll chop one off the back of this pig and sew it to your child's head.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Is that bad?
No, I like that.
I like that too.
Grow human organs in pigs.
The pigs are fine.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
Not that I give a shit about pigs. Like, I punch a pig. If a wild pig ran in here right now, I'd punch it right in the face. I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't even tell you to stop rolling camera. Just punch that fucking pig right in the face.
I don't think you could take a wild boar.
I couldn't take a wild boar,
No,
but I could take a
good.
pig. Probably 170.
Like a javelina.
Yeah. If one of those greased up pigs just rolled through here, I'd punch that thing right on camera, dude. And I wouldn't tell you to stop, Dan. We'd continue the show after I punched a pig.
What if you died?
If the pig died?
No, if you died.
Oh, if I died on air? No, don't stop, dude. We got to get the YouTube algorithm
We
up.
just needed that.
We got to get the numbers up,
verbal
dude.
Confirmation.
Yeah. So let's do that now. If I die on air, Jesse, we'll go. Well, we still got to keep it on my single because I'm dead. But you hop around and then finish the show, okay?
Right.
And start giving off RIPs and all that other stuff. What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was going to answer it because I think it's this number that does the Social Security fraud, which I think is so fun
Oh,
to
you
fuck
should
with them.
Yeah.
Because they go, like the FBI is
The FBI's looking for you.
looking for you and your Social Security has been whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? And they're always like, Social Security and a credit card and a address.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, okay. And you'll just pay this for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And they're like, ma'am. I'm like, thank God for you guys. The FBI would be on my ass.
His divorce came final too. And he said, this is a very sad milestone, Bill Gates. Was it? What about those 16-year-olds you were putting your fucking dick in?
Right.
Yeah. That's a sad finale.
Yeah.
Jabes,
Yes.
your boy is back. This is
this
are we going to call
actually a
it?
boy?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Are we going to call it a Renaissance? A Fraser-sance? A Fraser-chance? What do we call something for Brendan Fraser?
Oh,
What are we going to get? What are we going to name this? Because he is back.
he is back.
Yeah, and bigger than ever.
Fraser Palooza? No.
It's Fraser Palooza season. Martin Scorsese is doing a new movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jesse Plemons.
Okay.
They just added B. Frage to the cast, dude, and people are down, dude.
Our
Clemens?
chunky king.
Our chunky king, dude.
Yeah.
Chunky.
Clemens
Chunky.
and-
Plemons is chunky.
Holy
I was going to say,
shit.
Frasier could play Plemons' dad.
Yeah.
Like they look the same now.
Totally.
Yeah.
Puffed to the max.
So I took my kid to see Jungle Cruise on Sunday, and Plemons was the lead of it. I thought it was a bodysuit at first of how fat he was. No, he is just enormous.
Let him be.
Yeah, I
am.
actually think he's your neighbor.
Is he really?
He lives in Austin with, he has a house here, and I think
Kirsten
it's
Dunst.
dripping.
Is he really?
Who?
Plemons.
Plemons and Kirsten Dunst.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely live here, and I think it's dripping.
I went to a party at her
Come
house
on the show,
back in
Jesse.
the day, and she was
Right?
fucking cool as shit, actually. Like,
She's got to be
Yeah.
be with 500-pound Plemons.
well, here's the thing, dude. So she had
just
this
because
like
he's talented.
she had this house party,
Very
and
talented.
Very.
hair in a ponytail, and it was like a bunch of famous people. But like dinner party, like, hey, smoking sign, I don't really give a shit. No makeup, no bra, and like a sweater, and you were just like, oh, well, fuck, you don't care. So when I saw that they were together, I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, what year was the I don't care, no bra?
Fucking 20 years. I mean, it was a long time ago.
Exactly.
But like,
Yeah.
if you didn't care then, you certainly don't give a fuck now. So like, it makes sense. Like, if you didn't care at the height of your fame, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, really zero fucks given. So like, when she was dating, well, I mean, I guess they're married now. I think they have kids, right? Yeah, because he clearly doesn't give a fuck, and he's such a great actor that it doesn't matter. Like, it fit into the character he was playing. I was just like, all right, cool.
And it makes him kind of attractive, which is like, I don't even see how that could happen, but it does.
Because he doesn't care, yeah.
Because he doesn't care, and because he is so fucking talented.
I know.
I'm just reeling that I could do play dates with a Plemons.
Yeah, dude. That'd be great.
Bob
She's
can
cool.
too soon.
She's fucking cool, man. The new property we just bought is out there too. So
Interessant.
yeah.
What's that
We've had a lot of,
show-
well, real quick, we've had a lot of questions about that. You'll actually be able to see the signs from the highway. So like, it's dope.
Yeah.
Once we get that kicked off.
What's that show that Kirsten Dunst just did? It's like Florida, How to...
Oh yeah.
Oh
is
yeah,
it?
yeah. How to Die in Florida or something
No
like
one
that?
really watched it, but she was fucking amazing in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And again, didn't give a fuck, right?
Yeah. On becoming a god in Central Florida.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like multi-level marketing. Chick needs to hustle.
Sure.
She's not afraid to like not look good, but she always looks good. But yeah, she was really good. Anyway, good for them.
Good for all of them. You know? Shit. I didn't know they were here. I think everybody who did Friday Night Lights ends up just
You
living
think?
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He bought it. He bought the house wherever the fuck it is during FNL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those
So
cities.
they maybe don't live there or part-time or something?
She
kind of
was.
thing?
I read an article because my wife always like every fucking week is like, oh my god, this person lives here too.
I know.
does
It's like a
Chandler?
new person
Yeah.
every week. Yeah.
Chandler live here?
Kyle Chandler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesse
Yes.
just saw him
Yes, he does.
at the Home Depot like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like
Taylor.
a moment with him.
He's on.
Did you?
He's at the top of my wife's list.
To see list.
No, to
Bone.
bang.
Okay,
Guilt-free.
well, tell her
He's-
to come with me to the Home Depot.
Home Depot, yeah.
In Drippin.
Okay.
Driven, yeah.
We'll just
Hang
dress
out in
up,
there. He comes in all the time.
You know, we'll dress up.
Yeah.
He spends a lot of the time in the irrigation aisle. I'm sure there's something going on. There's always an irrigation thing.
He seems too attainable.
He really is.
I know.
He's the most like I didn't even know it was him.
What did he
until
look like in real life? I've never seen
It
him.
was not as tall as I would think, but obviously taller than me.
Ballpark it.
What?
Well, you're a tiny lady.
Maybe like a little bit shorter than you.
Oh, well, the fuck, dude. I'm like almost 6'4". So how tall
So
was he?
maybe 6 foot.
All right. That's what I
Little
expected.
skinnier,
As a normal human.
just normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, skinnier than I thought too. There's some movies where he looks a little bulked up, which I love.
Did he have clear eyes and a full heart?
Little meat on the bones. Hat. We're in the irrigation aisle.
Yeah.
Had a moment. There was no one to help us. No one. We're looking around.
Yeah.
When you don't need help at Home Depot, 20 million people ask you if you're good. When you just have one question, it's like a fucking tumbleweeds going by, right? It's I Am Legend in there. And
Yeah.
I'm like, hello. So anyways, I see this, you know, the big orange ladders.
Yeah.
They're not even ladders. They're like stairs that are pushed in there for employees to go up and get something from up high.
Yeah.
And so we're like looking around. I'm like, I bet the second that I touch that ladder, someone's going to come over. So I just go over to the ladder and I start pushing it to where I need the thing from. And whoop, someone comes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, cool, you're here. So you can help me.
Yeah.
And Kyle Chandler's like, he gave me a little nod. Then he got on a phone call and just sort of left. But it was
that
a moment.
nod, yeah.
That nod was like, yep, good work.
Yeah, nice work. Proud
You know
of you.
what you're doing here
Proud
at
of you,
the
kid.
orange and yeah.
Clear
and
eyes,
he's
full
all
heart.
orange too. He doesn't go Lowe's, just so you guys know.
Good.
He's got orange blood running through his veins.
That's great. That's great to hear.
Yep.
And Bob, for your wife, there's a rumor that his sexual preference is people in their third trimester. So
Oh boy.
head her up.
Yeah, if he wants to induce labor for us, that's fine, I guess.
Could you imagine how great that would
That's
be?
how over it Bob is right now.
Yeah.
It's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Just get it
Do
done.
it. Just
And
do it.
they play that explosions in the sky song in the background, dude. We all know it.
Is that from
You can
Friday
hear
night?
you can
Oh,
hear the
okay.
chords. Bing, 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 ding, 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 It's just.
Gosh, I don't
man,
know
God damn it! I wish we could play it on YouTube.
I
We'd get
know it.
flagged in 10 seconds.
I know it, but
Yeah. If that was all going on, dude, and then the baby shot out like right after he came.
Have you seen
and just like
explosions in the sky live?
No, I have not.
They, I saw them in Orlando back in college, and they come out. They say, "Hey, we're explosions in the sky." Then they play for 2 hours, don't say a single word, and they're like, "All right, thanks, appreciate it."
you're kind of banned, right, Delco?
That's
You're
exactly
kind of banned.
what I.
Get in, get out.
Yeah,
that's
don't
exactly
talk
what I
to
pictured.
me about where I'm at. I know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Thank you, Austin. Yeah, we know. We're here. We're here too. Let's just sing. Play the hits. Freebird.
Freebird.
What was the one from Radiohead? What do we want? Creep, huh?
Creep.
Play
Yeah.
Creep.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, mate. This next story is awesome, by the way, and I'm so fucking stoked about it.
Okay.
Because it's classic Hollywood, but I've never seen anybody take it this far to an extreme.
Okay.
So, as you know, with Jeopardy, the executive producer was looking for a replacement host for Alex Trebek. Brought in a lot of celebrities. LeVar Burton was on that list. He wanted the job. The internet did a change.org thing, which finally came to life. Because usually those things go around and you're like, oh, let's go. You read the articles and they already have over 200,000 signatures. So it's a big deal.
It's happening.
It's happening. And then nothing, you never hear about it again, right? It's like a Coney sitch where you're like, I guess I'll give money to this guy who's going to go find Coney or whatever, right? But it actually worked, and LeVar Burton hosted, and then he goes on. I watched it. He crushes. And I was like, yes, that's the guy that should be the replacement for Alex Trebek.
Sure.
That's the best guy.
Sure.
It's the man for the job.
Yes.
Reading Rainbow.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
Did not get the job. So he did not get the job. Instead, it is Mike Richards. Now, does anybody know who Mike Richards is? Yeah, pop that up on screen if you can right there. There you go.
What?
That is going to be your new host of Jeopardy. So the executive producer of Jeopardy looked high and low to find a replacement for Alex Trebek. And then he said, you know what? Fuck everyone. I'm going to do the job.
Oh.
He hired himself.
What?
He hired himself to be the new host of Jeopardy.
Now, is there some kind of anecdote that Trebek wanted him to do it?
No. Trebek had named his replacement.
Who was?
Ken Jennings. So he said, look.
Okay.
Because when he was going through cancer and everything else.
Right.
He goes, look, I think, me personally, it should be Ken Jennings. No one has loved the game, in my opinion, as much as he has. And treated it with respect. And I think this would be the move. But then this fucking turd just said, nah, we're good. Remember all those celebrities we had since Trebek died? None of them were better than me. And I think I'm the guy for this job. I think I'm just going to give it to myself.
Are people raging or what? Okay.
Yes. People are fucking raging on this. I don't know if this guy had any fucking formal acting background or anything. Like, shit.
No, he's just been around.
So
Jeopardy
what? Getting on camera,
yeah.
because they shoot 5 episodes a day there of Jeopardy. Not a lot of people know that. They're back to back, and they tell the contestants to bring changes of clothes in case they win. Because you get like a 30-minute break, you change clothes, and then boom, you're back out there, right? Only if it's on a Friday that it'll carry over into the next week.
Okay.
That gig is hard. Now, granted, they only shoot. I want to say it's like maybe 275 days out of the year, and then they take the rest of it off, for writing and all that other stuff. But Homeboy just hired himself, Mike Richards.
Well,
and he changed it to Mike, right?
From
Michael.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be associated.
Didn't want to be confused with the guy from Seinfeld who was popping off N-words.
Well, between the Olympics and this, it's a great week for straight white men. Oh, well, sorry. Besides
Bob, does this guy have any
Cuomo.
fucking background in acting or anything?
He was all over.
He's only been the executive producer for a year, I think.
Really?
What? This fucking turd.
Mike
dude.
Richards, who joined the show last year as an executive producer, impressed Sony Brass, I guess it says. I don't.
That's nuts, dude.
He was host of Beauty and the Geek.
Beauty and the Geek. I don't remember that show. Do you, Jesse?
I don't.
I'm not a Beauty and the Geek fan.
I think that was an Ashton Kutcher show.
Really?
Okay.
He wasn't on it in any way, though, right? He was
Oh shit! I remember that show.
Yeah.
I do. They put these like nerds with like somebody like super hot, like a model or something, and they try to get them to date and love each other and all that other stuff.
I don't watch anything with nerds.
Gross, dude.
I'm a bully and I shove nerds.
Gross.
But, yeah.
I mean, that was the craziest shit I've ever read. I was like, what? You're hiring yourself for the job?
Bold, dude. That's a bold move.
Fuck that
and what happened
shit.
with LeVar? Like,
I don't know.
how much shit are you going to get? Like, after him crushing it, it'd be a perfect fit
Yeah.
for modern day Jeopardy, if you know what I
don't get
mean.
I don't get it.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Well,
yeah,
good for them.
I guess.
Another win.
Is it? Another loss for Dr. Dre, too, by the way.
What?
His daughter came out, some strange article today, and it says that she's homeless. She lives in her fucking car. Pull up a picture of her. How old is she? It says a strange daughter, and she says she's living out of her car.
Well, it's a strange
The oldest daughter. She says she's homeless, and she lives in her car. And Dr. Dre said, fuck them kids. You know? Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
It's,
what's the story?
I don't know.
That's all we have?
That's all we have right now.
Is that she's saying she's homeless?
Yeah. Somebody else is saying in here that Dr. Dre's son that died also sued him for like child support and some other shit. And then he's just been a piece of shit parent. But who knows, man? Who knows?
Not a great. How many kids does he have?
Percentage
of them not doing well?
He's a doctor, so.
Oh.
You know, I don't know, Jesse. Not a great week for Dre, though. No. Man, 3.6 a year in spousal support, and then now his daughter comes out and says he's a shitty parent. She's living in her fucking car.
Right.
Crazy, man. Crazy. They didn't forget about Dre, though.
They really didn't.
They didn't forget. Where did they track her down, is the question. Who found that car? She's 38 years old, 4 kids, it says, living out of her car.
It sounds like she
It must be a big
reached
car.
out, though, right? To tell her story to someone.
Yes. Must be a big car. 4 kids. That's got to be a...
Her kids are living with friends.
Okay.
And Dr. Dre will only speak to her through his team.
Smart.
Yeah. And apparently, according to her, he's not helping his daughter at all because she said something about him in the press in the past or something.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Well. Yeah. There you have it.
Gosh, one strike, you're out, huh? Jesus Christ. Great guy. So, you asked me before if I thought it was crazy that he was paying that much in spousal support.
Yeah.
I say it's not crazy.
Maybe not so much anymore.
I say he may not be
the best human.
The fun-loving doctor that you guys all think he is, right? You know, the dad at the park.
All these doctors, though, have God complexes, you know, where
They
they're
really
just...
do. They really do.
Sounds like she might need a bed.
Oh, you think so? From ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros?
Sounds right.
Maybe. Might be a little late for that today, Dan, you know? An hour into the show.
I
but
tried.
Yeah. That's not good enough, dude. It's not good enough.
So, Araceli, do you want to pop on and talk about Truff in
Oh, shit.
in
That's
its
right.
new
Araceli's
iteration?
here.
Because,
Yeah.
you know,
The people love Araceli and they want her on camera. Every time she's here, they're like, put her on camera.
well, there's an air of authority with her. So
Is
when
there?
she explains the change of rules or whatever the fuck is going on, just tag Revolution with some food and we'll give you Truff and Mountain Primal.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Just
what
go to
is
Truff.
wrong?
It's easy. You
What is wrong
you don't
with
have to
you?
come over, Araceli. Truff.com, promo code RPR, 15%
Is
off.
that what it is?
Yeah, dude. Tag the show and you're good to go. No, a bunch of people have been tagging it. I've got them.
Okay. So the new rules are like you don't have to
The new rules
buy
are
Truff, right?
you have to rip a turtle out of its shell and put that on the turtle meat.
Yeah, would that be easier for you guys?
That'd be great. We've got plenty of entries.
Okay.
Good to go.
So we're good?
Yeah.
So we're
Yes.
gonna pick
Araceli,
a winner.
Don't put the computer in front of your assets, okay?
So
Let
when
the
are we
people see
announcing-
you're single. She's trying to have a baby, right?
You guys.
Who?
Araceli,
No.
do you still want to have a baby?
One day, yeah.
She's not actively trying right now.
All right. Because Giorgio said he'd give you a baby.
Giorgio, you would? Where's Giorgio?
Probably blacked out somewhere on drugs.
Okay, so when are we announcing
Best person to
the
have
winner?
though, was a dad.
That's the sweetest thing any man has ever said. I'll
Next
give you a
week.
baby.
Next week we're announcing the winner. Yeah.
Next week we're announcing the winner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Truff.com.
Okay.
Promo code RPR for 15% off. All you have to do is take a picture of you putting Truff on something, tag the show. That's it. You're winning free meats, and then you get the best hot sauce on the planet. I love it. A lot of jealousy over the hot sauces out there, by the way.
What do you mean?
I got some messages about the hot sauce, and they were like, my hot sauce is better. Apparently, people make their own, and they're very proud of their hot sauce.
Oh, and I don't deny that, but Truff is just different than
Better.
your
It's better,
homemade
dude. It's got
hot sauce.
truffles in it. Like, if you...
Yeah, dude.
I would die on a bed of truffles. Like that's how much I love truffles.
Yeah. So like your homemade hot sauce
Yeah.
is delightful, I'm sure. But does it have black truffles in it? Probably not. Just kidding. See, I'm mad at you guys.
Yeah, they did
Mom is mad.
They did a Gallup poll, by the way, about the word Latinx. Since we've got a Latino in here, are you a fan of Latinx or Latinx, Araceli?
No, she doesn't care though.
No, people fucking care. Latinos care.
I don't like that.
Every Latino has said the same fucking thing that they hate.
Call me Latina, or if you're male, it's Latino. I don't know where this like. Why do we have to make up new words?
I don't know.
White
Why can't
people
we
are
just
lazy.
stick with the old?
Do you prefer Latinx or Latinx?
No,
Okay.
None. Latina.
Just saying, dude.
Yo soy Latina.
No, I get it,
Yeah.
Araceli.
Don't-
I told you to change your voicemail though, because it's way too fucking
Are you
Mexican.
gonna do my voicemail?
I can't even
Oh my
pronounce your
gosh,
voicemail.
can you imagine?
Say your name. Hi, you've reached.
Araceli Asensio.
Yeah, all of that together is just like, wait, can I buy a vowel?
Which is for the record,
Can I buy a consonant?
Are you talking about
Jax
just,
was
like,
able to pronounce my
her-
name properly.
Who?
Your son, your older son.
Oh, Jax? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
smart. I'm dumb, dude.
He got it the
Yep.
pronunciation from Jesse, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I said Chelly, and I think Jax was like, no, it's Araceli.
Yeah.
Right?
Araceli. Un perro, mi perro. Soy cantador.
Do you know what her pero is named?
What is your dog's name?
Frida.
Frida.
Like Frida Pinto?
No, Frida
No.
Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo, whatever,
Wrong
dude.
Frida, that's Indian.
Yeesh.
Frida Kahlo.
Named after Frida, the Mexican painter.
No, it's
That's
actually-
Salma Hayek.
She's actually
Portrayed?
half German and half Mexican. Frida Kahlo.
Which part do you think painted all that shit? God, every fucking Mexican loves Frida Kahlo. Kahlo?
Kahlo.
Well, whatever, dude. Wasn't she a lesbian? I just remember they tried to
was
really
down.
ugly up Salma Hayek for that movie.
She was just kind of down for whatever.
No, she had a husband.
Yeah, she
Oh,
had
she
a
did.
husband, Diego
but-
Rivera.
Yeah.
He's a painter as well.
Yeah. I mean, she might have been just kind of getting all over the place. She's artsy in the 20th century,
Yeah.
just doing stuff.
Have you
Yeah.
guys done an episode about her on Softcore History?
We have not done Frida Kahlo yet, no.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about her other than
Well,
she painted herself a lot.
Maybe you can have Araceli's dog on as a guest.
She would love that.
She would love that, she said.
She would love that. Just
She
give her
would love
treats and
it.
she'll be happy as fuck.
She would love it. Maybe, you know what would be a good crossover, Bob, is if you have Jesse, the fake Mexican, on to talk about Frida Kahlo.
Brownface?
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
Put you in brownface.
Don't mean to invite myself on the show,
Perfect.
but
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Formerly Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Now Greek and Italian.
Yep.
Or white, whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Same diff.
Same
That's
diff.
a long title, right?
There are a lot of, I do know some Greeks and Italians who are trying to steal a little bit of valor these days
Yes.
and be like, well, it's not like white. And it's like, no, No.
Straight up white.
Fucking white.
Probably Cuomo.
White.
Everybody.
Yeah,
White,
I'm
white,
sure
white.
Cuomo's not far from doing that, I'm sure, but
Absolutely.
I have friends who are like, well, no, it's like a little bit. It's like, no.
Just call out
You're
Veronica.
fucking white.
Yeah.
Just call
I'm
out
not
Veronica.
of the region.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you talking about?
Take the Mucinex off the desk, okay? We don't. There's not a sponsor, and it just keeps showing up, and people are
I
asking.
know,
if there's
but
something
people
wrong
love
with
it
you.
now. It's gone too far. Do you know what I mean? Like now it's actually a thing, so I can't take it off. They're like, somebody posed a question on the IG of like, what's the name a more iconic duo or whatever.
Then Jesse and the
Dan
Mucinex.
and canceled flights, and everyone was like, Jessie and her
Mucinex.
Mucinex for no reason. Or so now it's a thing. And when the Nooners find it, it's a little Easter egg for the Nooners. How about that?
All right.
They like it.
All right. Kanye, this Kanye album, by the way, is supposed to come out tonight at midnight. There's
Nope.
no way. Not one prayer, right?
No, it won't, and no one cares.
People do. It's trending on Twitter where they're just like, all right, cool. Look, I've heard the fucking album.
Yeah, we heard it. You can keep it.
Sucks, dude.
Keep it.
Sucks.
Keep
the,
it.
the last song that he played at that Apple live event thing was the only song we needed.
With Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we fucking needed there.
Keep it.
But yeah, so there's, oh my gosh. So Bob, I'm going to need you to pull up these pictures, okay? Go to, there's a Twitter account called Pigeons and Planes on Twitter. And I'm not sure what's happening. But they're doing a live stream, I guess. It's a countdown right now on Apple Music that is going into the release of this album. But it looks like, because people are inside Kanye's room. There you go, right there. Look at this. That's just a straight up GIMP outfit from Pulp Fiction, Jesse. You know? Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, no.
The fact that this is going on inside the Falcon Stadium, there it is. Is that a bulletproof vest with Donda written on it? That's the name of the album. And is that just a plastic bag over his face? What is that?
I think it's some kind of gator.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
That's nice. That's a real nice gator. Go to the next one. Now, is he doing karate moves?
I think he's hugging his boom operator.
Also,
Oh, that's a person. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
breaking news.
Sure.
Reed White is in the chat. He's officially not dead.
Thank God.
Oh, and his boom operator is Chance the Rapper.
Thank you, Dan. Still mad at you guys.
Got it. There's Chance the Rapper on the ground right there. It looks like a dead body right there on the ground. That's weird, man. So I don't know if it's going on live or whatever now. I'll peep it after we get off air here, but man, that's something else, isn't it?
I just want to let everyone know that he's free. Do you know what I mean? He's not under any type of conservatorship
Nope.
or anything.
No.
He is allowed to do, as far as I know, whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, just putting that out
Good
there.
for him.
Good for him.
Good
like
for him.
That's what can happen.
You can wear a leather gimp outfit inside the Atlanta Falcons Stadium.
Yep.
That you're paying $1 million a day for to live in a room that looks like a prison cell.
Yeah. And everyone goes, seems legit.
Yeah, he's fine. Let him keep all of the money.
Let him just do his thing.
He's good to go. Good to go. Reed White, did you have COVID? Yes or no? If he does, he does. And because I want to know what variant it is.
Sure.
You know?
You want the name. Because they did tell him if he has it. They're like, you have the...
Oh, yeah, the Delta
Don't you
variant.
think?
You have the Gamma.
Yeah.
You have the Kappa Kappa Gamma variants. You got a crime corner today, Jabes?
Sure. I do have I have a quick one.
Good.
It's a funny one.
Let's do it.
No. Should I do the funny one or slightly dark?
Well, it's the end of the week. You know we always love to end on a downer.
Okay.
Or you can do both. It's your
All right.
world, Jesse.
All right. Let me just do really quick the first one, which is an iceberg wall collapses at the Titanic Museum and injures 3 people. So, not much more to it than that, except
No.
for like everyone's like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it?
Why do you have a for real iceberg wall?
Right.
It's like actual ice. And then who's going to the Titanic Museum?
I'd love to see it.
the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yeah, right?
I'd love to see it. That was
Seems
Gatlinburg.
like,
man. I'd
where,
love to go. That's
Dolly
where
Parton's-
Dolly
yeah.
World is. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'd love to see that Titanic museum.
Do a little bang bang with that.
Yeah, because that even if the boat had made it over to America, would have been nowhere near Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's landlocked.
Right.
Wouldn't have been anywhere near it.
Right.
Perfect place to put it, if you ask me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
a lot of things with it. I mean, just a real quick story of life not being real.
Sure.
And then an Oklahoma woman accused of killing husband with ATV after argument over food. Okay. And so I get it. All I want to say is I get it.
Yeah.
They were camping. There was some discussion of food, what was going to be cooked, and an argument happened. And she told him that I'm going to run you over
Right.
with this.
Smart.
And then she did.
Yeah.
Right? The cops are like, it's one of the first just total intentional driving over someone on purpose that they've seen.
Yeah.
Looks like there was a bit of a struggle.
Whoopsies. Put that picture up on screen there.
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
Oh, yikes.
So
Yikes.
Cornette said he hit
great
his
mugshot.
stepmother in the face. So this is from the kid.
Mm-hmm.
This punch in the face is from the kid after she killed his dad.
Ah, that's nice.
Essentially, after she allegedly tried to run over both, he said this, and his teen sister after striking their father. So the swelling around her eyes was still visible in her mugshot. There was some alcohol involved.
You don't
they
say. You don't say.
Breaking news.
Yeah, I never
there
would've
was
guessed
some
it.
alcohol involved.
Never would have guessed it.
And I get it. Like I get getting pissed. I get getting fights with your husband over
Yeah,
food
yep.
and all of that.
Sure.
And in a moment of rage,
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
Brap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like threatening you too. Like, look, I'm gonna run you over.
Yeah. No,
You're like, no, you won't. No, I will.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
I kind of stand by
No,
her
I
on this
fucking
one.
will. Yeah, exactly.
I stand by her on this one.
Yeah.
Hopefully she gets out soon. Maybe we can get her on the show. Love to have her.
Maybe we could take her to the Titanic Museum.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
What a fun time for her. She's probably never seen anything like that.
You think women and children get in free at the Titanic Museum or no?
And this has been
Ross Patterson Revolution. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.